Mercedes-AMG Interview Lounge.
Hi, Alessia. Hey, do you need some water? Do you need a protein shake? Some pharmaceuticals? What do you need?
Pharmaceuticals would be nice. Is this working? Hello? Yes. Hi, guys.
Hi. Okay, no, wait. Before we get started, Lauv is still here. Now, you and Lauv I'm getting nosy. But it's okay,
nosy.
Right? It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
You and Lauv were talking with each other.
Yes.
For maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now,
he's really cool.
No, he's the best. I love him. Cuddly, smart. He's got
Cuddly.
great music, great message.
Oh my God, I love his stuff. He's so good. We've met before. We've talked before, but this is cool. I didn't know he was going to be here, so we just caught up on life.
No, we need to know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, well, he asked me how long I'm in town for because he has a show tonight.
Don't be so giving and so fast.
I'm like, sure, hear it all. Well, obviously, it means we have nothing to hide.
Okay.
Oh, I just told everyone you guys were dating, so.
Okay. Damn it.
Go with that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I'm just kidding. No.
Alessia, I'll tell you twice. I'll tell you right now what I'm fantasizing about is the two of you are talking about a collaboration.
We definitely have talked about that.
Oh, this is great. And and you were like, you're ironing it all out here in our living room.
We talked about it. We've talked every time that we've ever spoken, like even over text and stuff, we've talked about doing a collab and figuring out a way to do it. So who knows?
Am I being too nosy?
No. Nothing's happened, but you're not being too nosy.
Is he out there?
No, they're gone.
I don't think he said he didn't want to come in because he didn't want to crash the party, which I told him he could come. But
or because you guys are dating.
We are not dating.
I gotta tell you,
I'm not dating anyone.
Gandhi, you have never been so far off of reality ever in your life.
I told you I wanted to freestyle something today, and that is my freestyle.
No.
I will tell you that your single "Rooting for You," I believe we were the first to play it. Remember that day?
It's so good.
I love it.
I remember you emailed me about it, which was really, really sweet. So
I have a getting ready playlist, and they're like, when I'm doing my hair, my makeup, and that is right in there.
Thank you.
I love it so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Now, okay, Nate, can you show her what's behind you? Do you wonder why we have a big piece of wood in our studio?
I didn't see it, but now I'm wondering. Yes.
Now you can see my wood.
I've always wanted to.
Well, get in line. So, I was talking to our friend Nikki Farag at the label yesterday. Yeah. She's a dear old friend of ours.
Yeah.
Used to intern for us like 50,000 years ago.
She's amazing.
And now she runs the world.
Yep.
And I said, so Nikki, Alessia's coming in, and she's so kind to show up at our event tonight and to help us at our wine and food festival as our special guest.
Yeah.
So when she comes on the show, it's too much to ask for her to perform, as she always does, and we just want to talk to her. And Nikki says, I don't know. I feel like you need more from Alessia. And I said, well, what can she do other than perform? She says, well, she can tap dance.
Can you tap dance?
They told us you tap dance.
Was she being serious?
Yes.
She's doing this to trick me or something. I cannot tap dance.
What?
Why not?
I could do it for you, but I've never tap danced in my life.
Alessia.
Was she being serious? Or was she?
And she has on sneakers, no less.
Was she messing with me?
No. We went all the way to Home Depot, and we got the wood.
Would you like me to try?
Well, no. If you don't know how to tap dance,
I don't. But now I kind of want to just do it.
Well, why the f is she messing with me?
I think she's messing with me because she's trying to make me tap dance. I think.
So you,
Nikki.
So you don't have any hidden talents? Like we know that you can do great impersonations. We hear that you did that with our buddy Fallon the other night. And
yeah.
You do things like that, but there's got to be something else you do other than what you do.
I mean, is there?
You play instruments?
I do. I play guitar.
Well, we don't have one of those.
I know. Well, I have. I mean, I sometimes like to play the drums.
Can you put your hand under your arm and do fart sounds or something?
Not with this shirt. I mean, I could do it with my hands. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh. I can't do that.
Damn it.
Wait, it didn't work out. Oh, this was like a more silent one. It was like one of those gross ones.
Which can be deadly.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Whoa, I'm so sorry that I can't bring anything to the table.
We sent someone all the way down to Home Depot.
I'm so sorry.
Morning of fake news for Alessia Cara. You tap dance, you're dating loud.
Yeah, all this fake news today.
It is fake news day. So I know that you're back on the road. I know you've got another like a month-long out on the road thing coming up.
Mm.
I know you're going to end up in Vegas.
At one point, yeah.
Performing with Juanes at the Latin Grammys.
Oh, yeah, at the Latin Grammys, yes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we're performing. We got nominated for Song and Record of the Year, which is insane. It was my first time speaking Spanish on a song, or just pretty much in general. Like I like to think that I can, but I don't know. It's like it was crazy. I had no idea that would. I just didn't expect that to happen. I mean, of course, I'd expect him to get a million nominations, but never me. So that was kind of cool to do that with him.
What do you mean, never me?
Yeah.
Well, not in Latin Grammys. I just never thought I'd ever do a Latin song. I just didn't think I would be able to do it, but it worked out really well. So
it's got to be fun being able to just do different things.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
so
stuff,
much fun.
Look, you totally continue to kick ass and master the Alessia Cara that we've known to love and listen to.
Thank you.
But to be able to get thrown a curveball and go, okay.
Yeah.
She almost stood up and tried to tap
I
dance.
think she would have if you had let her.
I so would have. I so would have.
You've never ever learned, taken one tap dancing lesson. So then why would you would fail miserably? Has anyone in here learned how to tap dance?
We don't know if I would have failed miserably.
Allie.
So maybe she meant Allie, not Alessia.
Come here.
Yes, it's the A that was confusing.
Yeah, it was
that
the A and the L
thing.
thing. Yeah.
So Allie Gold, you actually know how to tap dance?
I do.
Okay, well, where's...
Now I need to learn.
Okay, what do you
Here we
do?
go, Allie.
Okay, put your... Oh, my God.
Oh, Allie.
What is...
She's got a little jazz hands going.
Okay, now here comes Alessia.
All right, ready?
Alessia wants to... Okay, she's learning.
What is it, like this? You have to do this with your hands.
Yeah.
That looks real to me.
You have to do that with your hands so it'll take our eyes off your feet, which aren't
I
doing
would
the
have
right
been
thing.
convinced.
Thank you.
I love you'll do anything.
I will do anything. Just ask me. I'm kidding.
She said that one.
Let me put some thought. You're like Gandhi's the same way. Gandhi will try anything, do anything, not a care or scare in the world.
Why not? You never know if you like something until you try it.
I guess, yeah.
Now, Alessia, is this your way of getting through life? I mean, you just don't hold back. If someone says, hey, let's go jump out of a plane, you'll go do it?
I don't know about jumping out of a plane. I mean, there's a difference between jumping out of a plane and just tap dancing on some wood. But I like to try new things. I doubt myself a lot, so sometimes it takes me a while, but I do it anyway, I think, for the most part. Right? I've tried mostly everything.
Who wants to be the same them forever? You got to try new stuff.
Nobody, exactly.
And I know when you're on with our friend Jimmy at the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, you do the impersonations, which are just, I mean, do you get tired of people asking you to do those? I mean, it's like, oh, God, I don't want to do Amy Winehouse again.
Not really. I just think that I'm running out of things to do. Like, this last one wasn't my best, I think, because it was just, I don't know.
What made it bad?
I don't think it made it. It was just a tough song to like do impressions to, I think. And like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm running out of people to do. I got to like learn new people.
We can teach her Miley Cyrus sometime.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I think you can do. I thought I heard this somewhere.
Yeah, it's not a good
Try
one.
do it.
Hey Alessia, Miley Cyrus, waiting on that duet.
Does she have that lisp?
Well, she used to. I just let her keep
She's
it.
very like nasally like this.
You add the lisp.
Well, I mean, it used to be there.
But I tell you, every time Gandhi does it, we have a lot of Miley fans calling up saying, I mean, they're pissed off. Like, please don't do that.
How dare you?
Let's talk about the music. Let's get into the music. With a tour on the way, it seems like you're always on the road. To me, it's what I'm perceiving.
And I'm perceiving that as well. It's like always. I feel like I'm always on tour, traveling. But I feel like it's just become like my life now. Like now when I'm not doing it, I have a crisis. I'm not even kidding. It's just like, I don't know what to do with myself. Who am I? What's going on?
Really?
I'm too still. Yeah, it's like I've just been doing it so much that it's just become like the majority of my adult life.
And while touring, you're also writing, I'm assuming. So
yeah.
So really, when's the last time you took a vacation? You vacated. You went to an island somewhere, or you Epcot? I don't know.
The last time I managed to do it for like 4 days. When was it? Like last year when I went with my family.
Wow.
Was it last year?
Did
I think.
it drive you insane?
A little bit, but that one was like very needed. So I did have a lot of fun. But yeah.
So you don't feel like the burnout kind of kicking in every once in a while?
Oh, I totally do. Yeah. Like I still get very tired and I still need time off. And I get to those like points where I'm at the end of the rope and I'm like, I need to be home. But then when I am home, I'm like, okay, I need to be on tour again. It's so weird. I just like, I don't know. It just becomes your life. And when you're so used to something for so long, when that's gone, even for a little bit, you feel like you don't know what your purpose is in that moment. You know, it's really weird.
That's it. It's purpose.
Yeah.
So Alessia, I mean, I must assume that when it starts working, when you get people saying, "Hey, we want you to come do this for us," or "Hey, would you consider performing here?" and "Oh, you're going to accept an award for this." when you have a moment without that, I'm not saying all that stuff is like a drug and like, oh, withdrawal, but it sort of is. I mean,
I feel like it's just kind of like the same thing with, I guess, any job that you do for a long time. Like, I've been talking about this whole week, but I've been watching Grey's Anatomy. I just started watching Grey's Anatomy. And even
brand new show just started.
I just started watching and I'm obsessed with it. But looking at even like something like a doctor where you're doing that at all times, like you see how the characters get so consumed by their jobs because they're doing it at all times. And when they're not, like, that's what gives them purpose. And so for me, it's not so much like, winning things or that kind of thing, but, doing this and waking up and doing music and talking about music and performing, like, that's just what I do now. And when you don't do that, you're like, okay, what am I giving to the world? Like, I'm not doing anything. I don't know how to do anything else,
You remember when Bobby Flay was here the other day? So we were talking to him, and he cooks all the time.
He does shows and opens restaurants.
So
he never
said,
stops.
So, Bobby, what do you like to do when you're not cooking? Oh, I like to go home and cook for
He goes
my
home and
family.
cooks.
So that's he still wants to cook. So
Exactly.
it's kind of the same thing.
But I love the word purpose.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Look, you're very young, and I'm older. Well, I am. I act like a little 4-year-old, but I'm friggin' old. But I'm at that point in my life where people, Alessia, they're saying, well, so have you thought about retiring or what you're going to do? And I'm like, no, this is my purpose.
Exactly.
Being in here with my best friends every day, being able to meet artists that totally change our perspective through their music. And that's my purpose. I would be bored to death. I would just shrivel up and die.
Me too. No, it's true. It's really true.
Don't do that.
I hope not. I'll try my best.
I'm going to say something. Don't get mad.
Okay.
You're so effing great at what you do. Your voice just melts me. And,
oh my God, you're the sweetest
ever. And just to watch you perform is great. To hear your studio work is fantastic. And when your collaborations, when you did this, you did the vocals for the Logic song, which is so apropos today on World Mental Health Day.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard your voice on that track, I had to sit down. I felt faint.
Oh my goodness!
Because the whole song is just an important song. But is it weird to hear someone tell you that you have that effect on them? I mean, how does that make you feel? Do you take it seriously?
I mean, it's crazy to think about because I mean, my voice is just what I've had my whole life, so you don't really realize, I guess, how you affect people until like someone, especially someone like you, saying that. Like it's crazy. Like I don't even know how to explain.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
No, it's not uncomfortable. It's obvious. No, I don't hate you. It was just.
I think she hates you.
No, it's just insanely like heartwarming and amazing to think that I have that effect on someone and on people, and it's just such a trip to think about because I don't see myself that way.
Where do you think this gift came from? Like, what is your belief system? If you don't mind sharing that with us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. I don't know, like like my belief system in terms of like.
Did the universe give this to you?
Oh,
are you ordained
I agree.
by God? I mean,
I am an ordained minister, by the way, thanks to my best friend. On my birthday, she made me ordained because that was my dream. But I believe in the universe. I believe in the power of manifesting things. I've wanted to do this my entire life, and in a weird way, I've always kind of gone about my life and my childhood as if this had already happened to me. It was something I was always doing. Like I was doing fake interviews in my room, like since I was like 6 years old.
That's like you at your fake radio station.
Well, that's you're making a great connection here. But continue that thought. But and then we'll get to that.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I need to hear that. I really, really believe in destiny and predestined things. And while I think a part of that has to do with, like, of course, making your own destiny, I really do think, for me personally, that life is sort of planned out, and I believe I was meant to do this, because it's just in me.
I'm a firm believer, Alessia, that everyone has that. Everyone is pre-wired, but sometimes don't really know how to dig in there and find it.
Yeah.
Because I'm the same way. I wrote a book. It's out.
New York Times bestseller.
Thank you.
What? Where do I begin? Is that what
Where do I begin?
Where do I begin?
Anyway.
There it is.
I talk in there about how, I always just wanted to be a guy on the radio. That's all I wanted to be. And I had a fake radio station in my bedroom when I was a kid. And then I hooked up like this battery operated transmitter. And then the old lady next door used to listen to me. She was my first listener.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what?
That's so cool.
I truly believe we all have great things already on board. We're wired for them. Some people, all of us included, start hearing things in life that make us doubt ourselves. And we learn that there are so many obstacles and challenges. Why bother? And then someone, God forbid, in your life says, you're never going to be able to do that. Why don't you do this? The key to winning is to unlearn all that stuff. To be a kid again. Because at your core, it's you singing.
Exactly.
I'm assuming, Alessia, your core is you and your voice singing. It has nothing to do with a microphone or a studio or a stage or a guitar. It's just you and your voice, alone in a room singing. Isn't that your core?
Absolutely. It's where I started. It's what I go back to all the time. Like from straight out of tour to playing for thousands of people and talking to thousands of people. It always goes back to me in my room, like with my guitar, writing songs and singing. That's just what it is. And it's in me. It's not like I actively try to do, it's just what I want to do. It's what I do. It's what I've always done. And that's just it,
I think the key is for everyone to figure out what their core is. It could be something as simple as washing dishes. You really love washing dishes. That's where you go to just be at peace. Yeah. Exactly. So when you figure out what your core is, when you get confused in life, when the map just isn't there, you just go back to that because it's something you know. It's so cool.
I know. Wow.
I love you. Alessia is going to be with us tonight at the Wine and Food Festival.
Oh, yeah. I am. I cannot wait to have all the wine and the food.
So much food.
I can't wait.
How
I've
do
never
you stretch
been.
your stomach out.
Oh, and this is
I'm wearing
one
loose pants on purpose.
Dude, yeah. Gandhi actually stretched her stomach out yesterday to get ready for tonight.
I ate all the food, and now today I'm not going to eat anything.
Is that how it works?
No, it's not. It's
okay.
not at all.
I was like, is that a thing that that allows you to eat more? If you
you
eat
can't
a lot, then
stretch your
Just
stomach
wear
out.
yoga pants.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I think it takes years and years of stuffing your face with food to stretch your
right, but you got to
stomach.
start sometime. So I started last night.
Because I think your stomach, like all organs and sphincters and things, it goes back. Did I use the word sphincter?
You did.
The body is filled with sphincters. People think there's only one. You got sphincters all in your body.
You have a throat sphincter.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I think why are we talking about this?
Grey's Anatomy. We're talking about. We're going back to Grey's Anatomy topics.
That's my core, the sphincter. When I feel lost, I go back to the sphincter. This is the strangest conversation.
No, I love it.
Anyway, yeah, the New York City Wine Food Festival, they raise a buttload of money every year because it's all about putting food on the table. I mean, I can't believe we live in a world where people are hungry.
Yeah.
And the face of starvation, the face of hunger isn't what you think. I mean, there are people that you walk by every day and they look like, oh, they look fine. They look good. They're dressed okay. There's some people out there who just can't afford food and they're hungry, putting food on the table for their kids or anyone and anywhere. And that's what the food festival is about every year. And this is just one event. Our event is one of hundreds of events.
Wow.
And so you're going to help us kick that off tonight.
I am, yeah.
Our special guest, Alessia, will be there. And maybe you'll hear her humming in the background. If you wanted some tickets, we'll be at Pier 97 here in New York City tonight. Go to nycwff.org. Which is so simple to remember. And there you go. What's the text you got about Alessia?
It just says, Alessia, you were amazing on Sesame Street.
Oh,
we are
thank
so
you.
much alike. A couple of people actually texted that.
I love that song. So much alike. That's so good. I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows. I loved that show growing up. I loved Oscar the Grouch. I got to meet him for the first time.
Oh.
And it was my dream.
Wasn't Oscar the Grouch? He lived in the trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he was always grumpy.
He loves trash.
He has a song called I Love Trash. Yeah.
Anything dirty and dingy or dusty.
Anything ragged or rotten or rusty.
Oh, I love trash.
I love that song. Oh my God.
Oh, I
You have no idea. This is so nostalgic for me now.
dirty or dingy or dusty. Anything ragged or rotten or rusty.
Yes, I love trash.
Yep, there he is.
Oh my gosh, I have a video of me singing that when I was 2 years old.
What about, it was the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Loved Cookie Monster as well.
You know what C, the letter C is for?
Cookie.
Now, what starts with the letter C? Cookie starts with
Love.
C.
Does this really take you back?
It really does.
Starts with C.
Weird.
Who cares about
I don't know this one
other
as well.
things? C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Oh, wait, hold on. What about Ernie?
Rubber Ducky.
Rubber Ducky. Remember Rubber Ducky?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
Ooh.
You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber Ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
I don't remember the second part.
I know. I don't
Fake
want to.
fan.
Anyway,
Fake Ernie.
maybe the next album will be all songs from Sesame Street.
Sesame Street remix.
Isn't
The
it great
remix.
that stuff just hits that button that deep within? Like, oh my God, it takes me back to when I was a kid.
It really does. I love trash. Like my heart's beat. It just made my heart
Good.
Skip for some weird reason.
I
It
can
was
hear
so
you doing
cute.
I Love Trash on the next album.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Anyway, Alessia, it's always great catching up with you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for playing the song and for, you guys are always so sweet.
Well, I'm going to
me,
play it
so
right
thank
now.
Love that song.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, you didn't tap dance for us.
I did.
She
Well,
did a little bit.
She tried. A for effort.
Yeah, A is for effort,
Yes.
like C is for cookie.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
Alessia Cara, of course, rooting for you. She has a month out on the road. I know you're going to be in Vegas doing a show as well, or is it just? It's just the.
I'm doing.
Latin-
I'm doing it as a part of my tour, but then I'm also going to be in Vegas for the Latin Grammy.
All right, so go online and find out when she's coming to town. Alessia Cara, the best.